So how do I kind of navigate, Ganesh, the tool that you guys have built? As a trader, how does it help me? What should I look for?
Absolutely. So this tool that we built, it's on hyperliquid.goldrush.dev. So that's we have like show notes, we should put it down there. So this dashboard, we're just starting to build this. So it's only been a few weeks, started to like put together. Initially, it was meant to be a showcase of our data, right? How powerful our data is, how can we build insights in sub-second that wasn't possible through other like hyperliquid dashboards. And then we found out, of course, this dashboard is all vibe coded, right? It shows you like how powerful vibe coding is. The person who built it didn't even open a code editor or anything. It's just like straight up like spoken English. And so then we decided, okay, this is actually quite powerful, man. This is like crazy. So now what we're doing is we're going to all the different apps in the ecosystem and asking them to copy features from this dashboard into their app. And so we're basically like the ecosystem play here is we're looking to elevate the entire space. So you don't always have to come to hyperliquid.goldrush.dev to like check this out. You can definitely like, we have a couple of like apps coming up. So there's a couple of things that's very, very interesting. First is that the markets are all sorted. There's about 600 markets on Hyperliquid. So each market type is a bit different on the infrastructure, on the data side, and so on. So we unified all of that stuff. What that means is that HIP3 markets, spot market, perp markets, soon HIP4 markets, they're all neatly laid out, and there's a sub navigation bar on the kind of asset it is. So if you go to HIP3 markets, you can sort it by the builder. So if you want to just have a cohort of FLX or cash or any of these like builders, you can just click into them. And the whole dashboard is personalized to that underlying kind of like subsection or the drill down that you have, including the heat maps and so on. So that's point number one. Point number two, there's a lot more coming here. There's like going to be cross-market correlation, liquidation heat maps and all that stuff. So it's all like pending for it's like continuously improving. Point number two, this is my favorite. This is why I asked for this deeply, is this live television. So one of the issues that has happened with the war right now is that you can't really trust anyone, right? So you see CNN, it's turned like anti-American. You look at Al Jazeera, they take money from the Qataris, so they're like have a very special kind of like thing. If you look at the Middle East, the news is like banned, like there's a news blanket. If you look at Indian news, one day they're like pro-Israel, next day they're my Arab brothers, the next day it's like my Iranian, best friends, next day Trump, my best, like whatever, right? So they're like, it's a bit like kind of place. So if you want to truly understand what's going on, you got to triangulate all of the things. We'll be adding a lot more here, but this is live TV. So you can go and play this on and, you can just like check out what's happening in the news and so on, right? So that's basically it. So to start, but the idea here is to showcase the data. We'll probably add a trading feature here. Why not, right? It has the best data. And so that's really the get up here, but a lot more. Like this is very, very early stages.